Sandiego.
Tell me where is Carmen Sandiego? Carmen Sandiego, where on earth can she be? Where on earth can she be? Lady Tower Pizza, Timbuktu, can you help us find it?
What? No!
Security breach, Sector 5. Security breach, Sector 5.
After a daring string of unprecedented thefts, including a Native American headdress, the Rosetta Stone, and the Elgin marbles, the world's most famous thief, Carmen Sandiego, has taken a sudden and mysterious leave of absence. Authorities remain baffled by her prolonged disappearance. Where on earth is Carmen Sandiego?
Come out, wherever you are, Carmen. Carmen?
I'm back in action, player. Only this time it's not a game.
All right, crime busters. Carmen has finally struck, and you'll never guess what she took this time.
The London Bridge. The Empire State Building?
Nice try, but no. I'll give you a hint. She stole something Indian.
The Taj Mahal? The Ajanta Cave temples?
Wrong Indians, Buffalo Breath.
Thought you might fall for that. Neener. I'm talking the Native American Indian, not Indians from India. But don't feel bad. Columbus made the same mistake way back in 1492.
Oh, right. He called the natives he met Indians because he thought he'd landed in the Indies, remember?
This guy calls himself an explorer? He could get lost in a teepee.
Anyway, the name kinda stuck. And today, Native Americans are also Native American Indians, members of Indian nations, Native American nations. Or, if you're one Native American talking to another, you might just say, the people, or that you are of the people, or...
All right, we get it, Chief. What did Carmen steal?
All right, okay, all right. This Native American beauty is missing from a museum in New York.
This rattle is the second American Indian object Carmen's stolen recently, Zach.
There must be some connection. I'll hook us up with Acme agent Billy Runningbird.
Zach, Ivy, what's up?
Hey, Billy. You want to camp out or something?
Yeah, my grandmother's teaching me the ways of a Hopi medicine woman.
Very cool.
We came here to the Anasazi cliff dwellings because my ancestors are believed to be descendants of this ancient civilization.
Billy, listen. Carmen stole this American Indian rattle, and we need some help.
Could be a shaman rattle from the looks of it.
Any clue what she'd want it for?
Well, a shaman or a medicine man has many roles in the people's community. They work like doctors do in yours, Take 2 drops of saguaro cactus juice and call me in the morning.
But they're more than just healers, right?
Much more. They're mediums between our world and the spirit world. They serve as priests, advisors, scientists, hey, even weathermen.
Billy, what can you tell us about this specific rattle?
Sorry, Ivy. You have to ask a Haida. There are around 500 Indian nations in North America. The Haida and the Hopi cultures and the ceremonies are very, very different.
Ivy, I think it's time to pay a visit to a Haida medicine man.
Or woman.
Ask and you shall receive. Prince of Whales Island, Alaska, here we come. Hang on to your headdresses, chief wannabes. We're headed from San Francisco, California, north to the 49th state, Alaska. Alaska, home of Mount McKinley and over 85,000 Native Americans. The Pacific Northwest is home to dozens of Native American nations like the Chinook, the Tlingit, the Nootka, and the Haida. Scientists believe the first ancestors of these native peoples came across Beringia, a land bridge between Asia and Alaska more than 10,000 years ago. Excuse me, but who are you?
Me? Why, I'm a troll, of course.
No, this says toll bridge, not troll bridge.
Oop, sorry. Right you are. Off you go then. Make way. Nomads coming through. My mistake. I do apologize.
Hey, Chief, what's a potlatch?
Translator scan, translator scan. A potlatch is a traditional Native American celebration where the host gives elaborate gifts to all his guests. Sometimes everything he owns. Nice guy. Often, whoever gives away the most goodies is revered by the others as the greatest of their people. Kind of a nice way to keep his life in balance. Keep perspective of what's important, you know. Grab your totems. You're headed for the Pacific Northwest.
Great! The C5 missed again. What would a Haida shaman be doing on a downtown street?
Ivy, get a clue. Native Americans are lawyers, journalists, shopkeepers. Who's to say the Haida holy man we're supposed to meet isn't... Ivy, look! It's Carmen!
Acme Detectives, we'll bring this right back.
Out of my way, detectives. This isn't about fun and games.
Yes! We got her cornered! Oh, man! Those are definitely custom pipes.
Hang on, little bro!
Which of these Native American nations makes its home in the Pacific Northwest? The Blackfoot, the Iroquois, or the Tlingit? The Tlingit Nation makes its home in America's Pacific Northwest.
Did we live?
Now we've got her!
You know, you kids really need a vacation. I'll talk to the chief for you.
Well, I don't like it. I'm cold, I'm hungry, I'm not into roughing it, okay?
Zach, you're roughing it next door to an all-night mini-mart. Now give Mr. Silvermoon a chance.
Sorry to keep you waiting, detectives. This is a Haida holy man's rattle, all right.
And you're a Haida holy man, Mr. Silvermoon. Maybe you could tell us why Carmen would want it.
I don't know, but when she fled just now, she left this by the register. Perhaps it is a clue.
A carved raven? I wonder what it means.
Oh, Mr. Raven here was a trickster, all right. Like this friend of yours, Carmen Sandiego. There is one story where a great chief claimed the sun and moon all for himself and hid them in a chest within his home. So now darkness covered the land all day and night. But Raven, who then was a white bird, knew the chief loved his grandchild more than anything and spoiled him terribly. So Raven scooped the child out of its skin and took over the baby's identity. Raven was then given everything imaginable by his overindulgent grandfather. But one day, nothing could bring a smile to Raven's face. So like all grandfathers, anxious to please and to make the child happy, the great chief took out his finest treasure, a box containing the sun and the moon. Raven accepted the great gift from the chief, seized it, and flew out the smoke hole of the house. At that moment, daylight burst upon the world, thanks to Raven the trickster, who ever after was a blackbird because of the soot from the great chief's chimney.
That's the ending? No explosions? No Terminator? Just daylight and a white bird turned black?
That's it, Zach. The old stories handed down in my nation have traditionally been about animals, trees, and mountains. The world my ancestors saw around them every day.
Billy, what's up?
Yes, Ivy. Carmen just showed up here at the Anasazi Cliff Dwellings. If you hurry, we can nail her.
We're blazing! Billy, keep her in sight! Player, C5 us to the Anasazi Cliff Dwellings in Mesa Verde, Colorado!
Wait, don't you want to take the Raven? Huh. This is very bad.
Wow! Room with a view!
We'll admire the scenery after we've nabbed Carmen.
Sorry. I've already got what I came for, detectives. Now I'm off to steal the sun.
Stand back, little bro. Got it!
Ivy!
Ivy, hang on!
I can't reach it! Ow!
As you can tell, the Anasazi built here to make it as difficult as possible for intruders.
Well, they did a great job.
But you know what these ancient cliff dwellers forgot?
Yes, ancient elevators.
I just don't get it. What would Carmen want with a Kachina doll?
Aren't they like toys?
Yes, partly. The dolls represent the Kachinas, or good spirits, who act as go-betweens from man to God.
First, Carmen steals a Haida medicine man's rattle, and now a Hopi medicine woman's Kachina doll. With every Indian nation being so different, what's the connection we're missing?
Zach, look! A wood carving like the one Carmen left at John Silvermoon's.
But this time it's a coyote.
I remember one story of Coyote I used to love as a little kid. Coyote once stole a colorful blanket from Grandfather Rock, so Grandfather Rock began rolling after him to get it back. Coyote ran and ran, but he couldn't escape Grandfather Rock. Soon he was out of breath and begged Raven to help, so Raven began pecking and pecking at Grandfather Rock until he was no more.
What happened to the blanket? Man, I'm not getting this one either.
My ancestors told this story of the rolling boulder to explain the sound of thunder to their children.
Oh, yeah.
Don't sweat it, Zach. The more time we spend on this case, the closer we'll get to figuring out what Carmen's up to, and the more we'll probably understand these native myths.
Billy, I must go. If you leave on this case with your friends, collect the Kachina dolls. I'll see you back at home.
Grandma, are you okay?
I'm fine. I cannot explain right now. Take the cellular phone and I will call you if I need you.
Whoa, that's what I call one bomb in Shaman. Okay, calling all Acme Clue Busters, and that means you, and you. If you've been paying attention and not hunting for loose change in the sofa cushions, you probably noticed something that will help Zach and Ivy figure out what Carmen's up to. Which of these are not important to solving the case? Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be back. Wow.
What kind of dolls represent the good spirits that act as go-betweens from man to God for people of the Hopi Nation? Kachina dolls represent the good spirits that act as go-betweens from man to God in the Hopi Nation.
Okay, we're back. If you guessed the troll and Columbus were not important to solving the case, you've been paying attention. Both these holy people received clues from Carmen, and that's important.
Okay, let's try one more time. She said I'm off to steal the sun. What could that mean?
Player, cross-reference Native Americans with sun.
To a member of the Crow tribe, a vision of the sun foretold great power as a shaman, but a short life. And some ancient cultures left mysterious large circular patterns of stone called medicine wheels, which, like Stonehenge, were oriented toward the sun.
Oh, and the Great Plains people hold an annual Sundance Festival.
Isn't that a celebration where many nations and their leaders gather to pray each year?
Yes, the Sundance Festival. And you know it's going on right now up in the Black Hills.
And with all those people coming together, there's sure to be more than a few shamans, which seems to be Carmen's main focus.
Then, player, C5 us to the Sundance Festival in the Black Hills of South Dakota. Carmen's trail is heating up.
Wagons north, Cayutes! You're heading from the cliff dwellings of Mesa Verde, Colorado, 600 miles north to the Black Hills of South Dakota.
I guess I'm joining the club, detectives. My brother, Gray Cloud, is a Kiowa medicine man. He got pretty upset after someone stole his ceremonial shield and left this behind. He studied it for a while, then took off in a hurry.
It's Carmen's calling card, all right.
Hey, what's this? It's some kind of note.
You'll find what you seek where the seven sisters touched the sky.
It's a Carmen clue, all right. But why would she give it to Gray Cloud and not to us?
Billy, do you still have that coyote carving Carmen left with your grandmother?
No, she took it with her. You think there was a message in it?
And I'll bet John Silvermoon got a message inside his carving, too. Billy, let me borrow your phone a sec.
You know, my people have a story about a place where seven sisters once touched the sky. How the seven girls get chased up a tree stump by a giant bear. To save them, the Great Spirit made the stump grow and grow until it became Great Tree Rock. And it was so high, the girls were saved from the bear and became the stars of the Big Dipper.
Wait a minute. Did you say the Great Tree Rock? That's another name for Devil's Tower.
Ivy, John Silvermoon took off after we left. He told his wife he had emergency clan business and he booked an airline ticket to Wyoming.
Home of Devil's Tower.
It's across the border, only about an hour from here, detectives. You can take my brother's Jeep.
What do you want to bet Carmen stole items from 3 very different Indian nations to lure their shamans to Devil's Tower?
But why am I having nightmares about the raven, coyote, and bear? And why does it always end up with me being chased up to this spot on Devil's Tower?
This place, like all the objects that surround us, have their own spirit, and each spirit has its rightful home to which it must always return for there to be the proper balance in the world.
I only know the nightmare began since my latest... Wait! Are you saying the items I stole before I started having this nightmare, the Elgin marbles, the Rosetta Stone, and the headdress, want to be back where they belong?
If that's what you believe the dream means, you must act on it.
But only you can tell what your dream means.
Carmen, my great-grandfather was a wise chief who had much property and many possessions. At his wedding potlatch, it was his great joy to give everything he had away. He said it helped him find a balance as he began making new things for himself.
Perhaps there is a balance missing in your life.
Game's over, Carmen.
No game being played, Billy. This is about real life this time.
Glad you agree, Carmen.
What?
Because life is exactly what you're going to be doing. Don't let her get away! Over there!
I got her! Catch her!
Stop her!
Oh, man!
Grandmother, why did you let her get away?
I made her a promise, Billy. She would meet us and give back the stolen Kachina doll.
The rattle.
And the shield.
If we would not detain her in any way, but talk with her about the symbols in a nightmare she's been having.
And because her life is out of balance, is not a good enough reason for us to go back on our word. I'm sorry.
Oh, fine. But what about our balance? We do everything right, catch her, and she gets away.
Sis, relax. You gotta learn to be more like Raven. He captured the sun and moon by tricking the great chief, just like how we'll eventually get Carmen.
See? The story is beginning to mean more to you already.
And in an astonishing turn of events, Carmen Sandiego has actually returned several stolen items, not from where she stole them, but to the lands they originally came from, including the Rosetta Stone to Egypt, the Elgin marbles back to Greece, and a Native American headdress to its original home in America.
Returning stolen items? Have you really turned over a new leaf, Carmen?
A little balance is better than no balance, player.
But face it, Carmen, you're a thief at heart. And this was only a quick fix for your guilt. Will you be able to sleep after your next theft?
There's only one way for us to find out. See you next crime.
Cookie jar!